Hello friends, welcome back. It is the 4th week of our low spend month. We have made it to the 4th week. I'm going to be going to Menards and Aldi today. I have, I think, just over $60 left in my grocery budget, but I also have some Menards rebates to use, and so I plan on getting like some household items, possibly some toiletries that we're needing. And actually, we don't quite need anything, but if I can get those at Menards, I can take them off my list for February, which gives me a little more wiggle room in February's budget. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to try to get some footage in Menards because I don't think everyone has Menards. I think it's like a Midwest store. But I'm going to do that. I also have a fun clothes try-on haul for you. So stay tuned for that. I'm actually wearing one of the pieces right now. So let's go ahead and get this done because the weather's going to turn really nasty and I want to get there and get home before the weather is complete poop. So let's go to Menards, then we'll go to Aldi, then we will come home and I will show you everything that I got. One of the things I for sure need is light bulbs, like decorative light bulbs for my hanging pendants. I've been out for quite a while and I just haven't been able to use those lights. So I'm looking in their like specialty section right here. And I think it's gonna be these right here. So $10 for those. Okay, that was a success. My goal was to spend $0 and just use my rebates. But they also had this thing going where if you filled the bag, you got 15% off your order. So I did. Everything that I bought fit into a bag, so I did get 15% off, plus I used my rebates. So in total, I spent $7.11, which I took out of my grocery budget. So now we will have to really watch it at Aldi. But I did want to get some drinks and some household things that we really needed. So now let's go to Aldi. I would love to tell you about my clothing haul from DOKOTOO Clothing. It has come at a perfect time. It is January, it is yucky outside, and I am really looking for like a New Year closet refresh. Came at a perfect time with it being a low spend month for us, and so I tried on all of the clothes. I'm really impressed with the quality. I really like them. Surprisingly, everything fit, so that was great. I picked out the right sizes. So let me go ahead and take you to the try-on haul. I hope you enjoy it, and all of the links for everything will be down below if you would like to purchase anything, and I would love for you to support me in this way. I love all of you being here on my YouTube channel. It's just really fun. So without further ado, let's go to the try-on haul. The first item is this puff sleeve knit top in black stripe. I got it in a medium. It does run a little bit small, I think, so I probably could have gotten a large, but I do really enjoy a puffed sleeve, and I thought this outfit would be perfect for church. I paired it with my favorite like dressy stretchy pants and some boots. And I did really like the way that it fit though. I tend to like my stuff kind of oversized so it's not super tight, but I did enjoy the way that fit. Next up is this denim baby doll ruffle dress. I paired it with some sandals. You could also, if you wanted it a little more cinched in at the waist, you could wear like a wide woven belt. That would be really cute with it. I love denim, and the quality of this denim I was very impressed with. It's a good quality. I like the wash of it, and I will be wearing this a lot in the summer. This is the DOKOTOO cropped button-down striped shirt with a ruffle at the bottom. I love a ruffle shirt paired with a slim skirt. I have this denim skirt that I really enjoy wearing. I paired it with some sandals, and I especially liked the grayish type color of the shirt. It's called black stripe, but it comes off as more gray, and I just really like a good feminine shirt. I got this in a medium. I don't like my shirts too tight across the chest. I don't like them to pull or gap or anything, and this definitely doesn't. I also really liked the tortoise shell looking buttons on this one. I just think it looks really classy. Next are these boho lace beach cover-up shorts, and this is the only thing that I got a large in. I probably could have gotten a medium, but when I'm on the beach, I go for comfort. And these are perfect. They are a nice amount of coverage. I liked the little lace detail at the bottom. Really nice stretchy elastic waist. And this is my bathing suit that I own. I like a good ruffle sleeve, and I just thought the lace detail would be really cute as a cover-up option to go with the ruffles on my bathing suit. I also love white against the blue. And finally, this is the last item that I'm actually wearing today. This is the waffle knit shacket, and I actually wouldn't call this a shacket because if I didn't have ruffles on my bathing suit, I would wear this as a beach cover-up. The waffle is very thin. It is super comfortable though, but since it is winter, I paired it with a tight like undersleeve mock neck that I have, and a pair of jeans. I really like the weight of it though. It's very comfortable. I like the color of it. It has a nice long back, so you could wear leggings with it if you wanted to. And then also I thought the buttons were a really nice, cute detail again. They're just like that wood looking button. Now let's get back to the groceries. Back home after a treacherous drive. That was not fun, but I actually think today is better than tomorrow is going to be. So as bad as it was today, I think I made the right call because I think it's going to be worse tomorrow. So let's start with Menards. Let me show you what I got there. I think I explained to you that I used all my rewards, and then I had like $7 and some change that I had to pay. But I got exactly what I needed and wanted, so I was okay with that. So here is Menards. All right, we just needed one more box of Kleenex to get us through the month. So this was like $1 box of Kleenex. I just went ahead and got that. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a giant thing of spice. I needed ground mustard. I'm almost out. And so I didn't even know that I knew that they carried Watkins. I like this brand, but I didn't know that they had ground mustard. They had some really good spices, so I'm gonna have to remember that for Menards. If you watched my most recent cash stuffing video, we had a septic water backup in the basement, which is zero fun on the list of things to do on a weekend. So I was like bleach mopping it was just awful. But anyway, I'm not gonna try to save this, rewash this thing. I just went ahead and got a new one. Here are those light bulbs I was talking about in store. They go right here. Hopefully they work and are the right size. If not, I will definitely have to take them back because I really need those light bulbs. I like to get this little thing of Tide at Menards because this size fits in my canister that I keep on my shelf in my laundry room. It fits one of these exactly. So I've done the math. It's slightly more expensive to get it this way, but I only get it if I have rewards to use. And then I went ahead and got Julia and Jericho some body armors to finish out the month. They haven't had any in their lunches all month long, so I wanted to go ahead and do that. Okay, on to Aldi. I spent, what did I spend? $46.14, and I had $47 in cash left, so I was right on budget. We have successfully spent our $400 for the month, and I'm not going back to the grocery store till my month-long grocery shopping trip at the beginning of February. So, I got these because these hold up in the freezer really well. I'm probably going to take them out of this package and put them in a Ziploc bag. But we have a couple of burger patties, frozen burger patties left in the freezer. And I thought that would be a good snack for Jericho when he gets home from school. So I just didn't want to make any, so I bought those. They had some romaine hearts. They're still not looking fantastic, but I can peel off the outer layers and get what I need to out of them. Some mini cucumbers, broccoli and cauliflower. The cauliflower was not looking great either. I like to mix those two and roast them. I've just really been craving berries. I've been really wanting blueberries, but Aldi blueberries are little and sour. I've never gotten good blueberries at Aldi. So I went ahead and got these raspberries. Hopefully they're good. I just like to eat them. I also like to put them in my yogurt and granola for breakfast sometimes. Needed more carrots. We went through that whole bag of carrots that I had. This was not on my list, but it was too good of a deal to pass up. This whole bag was $1.99, which it's 2 pounds of apples. So that's a great deal. And we love these Cosmic Crisp. So I'll just put those in the drawer and they'll be good for a long time. I got Julia some more waffles. I have not been, able to put some waffles in the freezer yet, so I just went ahead and got those so she has a breakfast option. This was a request from Jericho. I asked everybody if there was anything that they wanted, and he really wanted some vanilla wafers. I needed some more quart storage bags. I use those quite a bit to put stuff in the freezer. These two things were not on my list at all, but I had noticed down in my storage I was getting kind of low, and I had the money so that I can kind of restock a little bit, so I went ahead and got a ketchup and a mayo. Just got regular milk this time. I wanted to make sure I had enough for cooking and recipes and all that kind of thing, and I'm not going to Sam's Club. So we still have some Sam's Club milk down in our extra fridge, but if I need to, I will break into this for baking and cooking and that kind of thing. 2 things of crushed tomatoes, and then 2 things of mozzarella. This is in case Jericho wants to have flatbread pizza for a snack, or in case I do some sort of Italian something. Then on a whim, as I was going down the last aisle, Jericho had eaten the rest of the tater tots, but if I have tater tots in my fridge or my freezer, I generally have everything else to make tater tot casserole, and that's a great like emergency meal if I need something quick, or it's a great meal to even take to people, like if I need to take a meal to someone. So it's just onion, ground beef, tater tots, cream and chicken soup, a little bit of milk, and cheese and French fried onions, and I have all that stuff. So just went ahead and got those in case I need it for an emergency meal. Let me go ahead and show you the menu for this week, what we are having. I also have written down some of those like heavy snacks that I talked about in last week's video for Jericho to have right when he gets home from school, kind of like a early dinner, second lunch. I don't know, we're just calling it a heavy snack. So let's go ahead and see what is on the menu for this week. All right, here is the menu. First, for these heavy snacks, homemade soft pretzels, flatbread pizza. Before my parents had left for Florida for the winter, they had bought Jericho and Julia like some Sam's Club big packages of steaks that we individually wrapped and threw in the freezer. It was just a nice thing for them to give our athletes some steaks so that they can have those while they're training and things. And then Jericho really likes hamburgers, and so I've got a couple of those frozen patties and now those buns so he can have that for a snack if he would like that also. Okay, we'll just go from the top to the bottom. Chicken fried rice, I have everything in the freezer that I need for that. Greek chicken bowls, this is a favorite. I usually use brown rice if I have it. I don't actually know if I have brown rice right now. If I don't, we can use white rice, that's fine. Lasagna soup with homemade sourdough. Jericho does not love this soup, but it's okay. Sometimes, you know, you can't please everybody. I threw in a leftover night here because between all of these, we should have leftovers. And so I'm generally the only one home for lunch right now. So it is hard to, for me to eat all of the leftovers for lunch. So we'll have a leftover night, and then chicken parm. I have these real good nuggets that we need to get used up in the freezer. None of us really like them as far as to eat like a plain nugget, but for chicken parm, they're good. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do grilled chicken Alfredo. I have the grilled chicken from Costco in my freezer. And then it's just a simple homemade Alfredo sauce, and we'll probably do the broccoli and cauliflower with that. And then for a really simple one, we're gonna do grilled cheese, and I have a really good homemade tomato soup recipe. I have some frozen bread left over from Christmas that I would like to get used up, so this just seemed like a good use for that. So that is the meal plan for this week. That's it for this grocery haul. I hope you enjoyed the clothes that I showed you. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of Menards that I showed you. So as always, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!